They have relied on the grounds on the face of the application, together with the supporting affidavit, sworn by Corporal Anthony Kerini. In brief, they state that the 23 respondents were arrested in Nairobi CBD and that they were both by Central Police Station, that an OB was provided for the same, that the mobile phones of the state suspects were taken, and that are to be subjected to Communications Authority of Kenya, that they are to extract messages, WhatsApp messages, Facebook, X messages, photo statements that are inciting to members of the public against the state. That they are yet to obtain CCTV footage, record witness statements, and that in the end, should they be released and continue to disrupt peace and tranquility within the country, and that they are a threat of peace and stability. We had many counsel appearing for the respondents. They have given their response. Among them, they have quoted sections of the Constitution on the rights of the accused person. They have also raised the issue on conditions of the accused persons who have been availed before this court. They have also stated the law on what is to be considered for the grant of bonds, which is compelling reasons for the court to consider. They have raised the rights of an accused person to picket and to hold peaceful demonstrations. They have also raised an issue that the affidavit that is before court does not disclose any offense, but they are mere speculations. That the investigations to be carried out do not require the presence of the accused person, and that the court has the discretion to grant the bail and bond to the accused person, and that the same has not been objected to. That the prosecution have not demonstrated the disharmony or the breach of peace that is being alleged. That the affidavit seeks an omnibus incarceration of all the 23 respondents who are to be held in custody for 14 days pending investigation. That the same is arbitrary and an abuse of the court process. That the investigations are already prejudiced, that court orders were not obtained to extract information from the said phones belonging to the respondents, and that the court has to balance the rights of the accused person while looking at the said application. In my analysis and having heard all the submissions that have been made by the prosecution and the defense, I have considered the law, the issues that have been raised. I have also considered the nature of the offenses that have been stated in the said affidavits. I will agree with the defense that the same are misdemeanors. I have also looked at the said application and the number of days that is being asked for, which is 14 days. The prosecution, in stating, making a request for the said date, has also stated that there are some aspects of the investigations that will not require the presence of the respondents before this court. This has been raised by the respondents' counsel. The issue of the CCTV cameras, recording of witness statements, will not require the presence of the accused persons in custody. More particularly, what has been stated was that the accused person are a threat to breach of peace. Therefore, from the evidence, from the material that has been placed before me and the law, looking at the compelling reasons, the court has looked at what has been submitted and agree with the defense that the court has to balance the rights of the accused person while granting the orders that has been sought. In considering the nature of the cases that the IO wishes to investigate, the court also considered Article 29 of the Constitution, which provides for the rights and freedom of the accused person. It states that every person has a right to freedom and security of person, which includes the right not to be deprived of freedom arbitrarily or without just cause. The same should be done without, if the same is done without trial, the same should not be done without trial except during a state of emergency, in which case detention will be subject to Article 58. Article 24 of the state constitution also on the rights and fundamental freedom on the Bill of Rights shall not be limited except by law. Therefore, in my analysis, so far as the bond and bail is concerned, there must be compelling reasons not to grant the same. The court board promotes values that underlie the open and democratic society based on human dignity and equality, equity and freedom. It therefore follows that the function of bail is to ensure presence of accused person to attend the trial. Be as it may, the nature of the offenses as stated does not disclose or warrant detention of the respondents. The state have failed to prove that the investigation will call for limitation of respondents' liberty and require them to facilitate or conduct investigations. However, I would wish to point out that justice demands thorough investigation, and at the end of the day, if investigations reveal that the respondents are not culpable, justice will have been served, and the course of justice therefore will not be a smooth ride. And based on that, I will allow that I'll make the following orders: that the 23 respondents hearing would be released on bond. I hereby grant them a bond of Kenya shillings 50,000 with a surety of similar amount, each one of them, or a cash of 5,000. I will also direct that they report to the investigating body pending investigations. We'll mention the case after 14 days.
So they're being released on a bail of taking a surety of the same amount. They're being released on a bond of quite unfair. Now you will reappear in court in the next 14 days.
Your tremendous respect. We appreciate the ruling of the court. And before Senior Counsel may say anything, I just want to point out one thing. Your Honor, it is the 31st of December 2024, meaning that tomorrow will be a new year. Just on that basis and on the basis of humanity, and I have spoken to my colleague from the DPP, as we welcome the ruling, I am making an application to review one term, just one, on the cash bail. I am proposing this. I am making a proposition that because it is a new year, Your Honor, you do review the cash bail term to a personal bond, or because we are all officers of the court, you review it to 1,000, which I shall pay personally as an officer of the court to secure their release today, so that on the day that the court will order they come back, we will come back on that day. 5,000 for most of them, if not all. I believe the good senator also has not seen his parliamentary service fund. He will not be able to get out of it. So even for the senator, I will pay the 1,000 for him. I am asking on humanitarian grounds that you do review the cash bill, and all of them may be sick. Just 1,000. My good colleague from the PPP, I have spoken to him, he's also a man of God. He says that he does not see the challenge in the review. Just that. Just that. It is equally your voter.
May I take Your Honor? Honor, we thank you. But as my other friend has said, we are all broke. Even millionaires a long time ago are now pauper. I don't have 5,000 in my pocket. I have to tell you the truth as a Christian, I do not have 5,000 in my pocket. Honor, wave the cash there. Let these young people, they are poor people, let them go and join their families and celebrate the new year with their families. They will be here. No one wants to leave Kenya. Kenya is the most beautiful country in the world. Please take for it. Thank you. My friend has put a right on it is appropriate. It's the most beautiful country, except we have for a long time lacked property.
As a man of God.
Your Honor, we hear that word very much in the
He means it.
Your Honor, the court wrongly opposed that is not the agreement. And also, whatever amount you put, that there will also be a writer and there will be a contact person. For each and every 20 of them for the attendance.
There is a senior counsel.
I don't want senior counsel to be taken for
if we say contact person, it will complicate, and with the time remaining, they will not be given.
Yes.
Yeah.
I offer to be the contact person for the 20.
Thank you very much, Madam. Yeah, thank you very much.
You already seen the DPP has not proposed the limit to 1,000.
No, I did not say the amount.
I already have it on M-Pesa. Anytime the court directs you, just show it to KC. we walk out with our fellow brothers.
Freedom fighters. They went dispersed with security. It's not in persuasion. The very fact that they have put some of us who are here in this courtroom means that they are already victims. If they don't obey the court orders, I will definitely not come to the court. And I don't consent. The very fact that they have put me here, it's like they put Martha, our former Minister of Justice, means that they are people with compliant court. The young people, poverty stricken, hungry,
And broke.
and drugs. I'm upholding the law of the body. I'm upholding the law of the body.
Okay, I don't know about that.
Your Honor, one word. Permit me, to my colleague, to wish you a happy and prosperous New Year.
Honor, before you get honor, we humbly beg to make an application because they have mobile phones and personal belongings to the restaurant. Much obliged.
I would allow our senior to go once and wish the court a happy New Year.
Dr. Kabelo has already wished the court a happy New Year. And all the court attendees and all those present, including the we no longer need a contact person. You did not put that condition. Yes, we'll be present.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy
Madam Kasongo. Kimani utumwe tupatie 1000 ya KFC. Ujue tuko na pesa.
Yes, it's like